Hey guys, this is Generaljerry here, and I was thinking that I should do a series of survival tips for Minecraft, and I'm gonna be doing like different kinds. Um, this one I'm gonna do some for like basic ones, for like for lack of a better term, noobs. Wait, that is the best term. And then there's going to be the ones for the advanced. The ones that aren't noobs. They actually know how to, noobs know how to play. But just not for long. Dang, I was going to say, see, I need to start thinking this stuff out. You know, I don't care. Okay, so, so let's start, shall we? Hey, so, this first one, let's just... Okay, so let's have it on normal. Okay, so, say you just spawned in a world. Okay, the first thing you're really gonna need is wood, and it's pretty obvious. This one is good. Of course, this video is gonna be basic, okay? There's gonna be different ways of finding shelter. Now, if you're gonna need wood for, basically any type of shelter, because you can use it to make so many different things, like weapons and tools. And so there's three types of shelter. There's the underground shelter, the shelter that's ground level, and then at the beginning you can have a shelter on the trees, or yeah, on a tree or something. You just have to replace some of the leaves with dirt and such. So I'm going to be showing different examples for different shelters. So first, let's show the underground shelter. Always have it on like at the bottom of a little mountain, because it's really just easier. Let's actually do it like right here, because it conceals the entrance much better. And you're eventually going to get the cobblestone. So that's... What the heck was that? So that's when you start making a crafting table. Turn all of these into wooden planks. Dang it, I pressed caps lock. And then make your crafting table. And then just have it like right outside. I usually do 8 sticks. And then I always make a pickaxe, an axe, and a hoe. So there's that one. Dang it, I accidentally made 2. Stupid. Axe. And then I'm gonna need a couple more sticks. I just make a sword for right now. Oh wait, no, you know what? I won't need the sword. You probably won't need the sword if you do what I do. So why'd I make it anyway? I don't care. Of course, yeah. So and really, you're gonna need 8 cobblestone for each shelter for a furnace. But especially for the underground shelter, you're gonna need cobblestone for a furnace, because you need torches. Especially underground. See, on the trees, you only need torches really for night. But in underground, you're going to need it all the time. See, an underground is the one I really go to first. I don't really know why. It's just really force of habit. You don't really want it too far down inside, but you don't want it too close to above ground. That's why... Do I already hear a skeleton? That's why I always go a little lower. And it's not gonna have to, and it doesn't have to be that big to start out with. Like, this is probably fine right now. Because underground shelter, it's not really good to have it as your permanent shelter for the world. You're gonna have to eventually get a shelter on ground level to be efficient and for it to look good. Plus, you can easily lose a underground shelter. So an underground shelter, I would say, don't go within don't go outside of a 100 block radius, unless you have like a beacon or something, which I doubt you have that early. But always mark the outside with something. Like I always put a torch or something. But you're gonna need a door. So then you get more wood. Ugh. Yeah, just a couple of trees. With the axe, it makes it a lot easier. And if you can, you're gonna really want sheep, just because you don't want to be stuck underground for the entire night doing nothing. Especially if you're recording, because that makes it just so boring for your viewers. No. So just after, I think this will actually be good. And the first couple of nights, you're not guaranteed to find an abundance of coal. So what you really do want to do is bring your crafting table inside. Just put it like have a little hole just in the wall, and then replace it with that. Then make a furnace, and then you should go on the I go on the other side, and then put the furnace there. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and make the door. There. A door's just like this. And if you have Windows 8, I recommend getting an app, GuideCraft. It's right here. Let's make it larger. GuideCraft, it looks like that. It tells you how to make most. It has most crafting recipes. Really, it really comes in handy. And when you're making your door, you have to really just clear out the space in front of it, and then put something overhead so stuff doesn't fall in. Because last thing you want is a creeper just coming in like, "Hey, what you doing?" Boom. So then what you're going to want to do is, I usually do like 3, because that's usually enough for the first couple of nights. And I cook it with some wooden planks. And then, see, this oak wood will give us charcoal. We have sticks, and then we can make torches. I put torches on the outside usually, and you just continue making it bigger until you have enough supplies or wood to make a house on ground level. You see, you can make it out of cobblestone or wood or just really anything. Wow, I only need to use 1 wooden plank. Wow, that's good. And so with the torches, just bam, and then bam, just like surround the entrance with torches. And then there, it's hard to lose it. And you can last a long time underground, as long as you have the necessary amount of torches and food. You see, that's why, oh wow, a lot of these. That's why, being able to, like, not, see, when you're underground, you can't really see animals. So, being, like, above ground, or on the ground, like, ground level, that's why it's, easier. Because you can actually see, like, oh, look, a pig, let's eat it, or a cow, I need something to eat. That's why it's mainly easier for that. Well, this concludes the underground shelter, and let's move on right now. Okay, so now let's do shelter like on trees or above ground. Okay, so you really have 2 choices for above ground. Oh, let's just like hold on. Okay, mode 1. Let's just clear all this stuff out. Yeah, let's get rid of all this and start fresh. Okay. So there's two options for above ground shelter. You can get a lot of dirt and build your way up, or just do the easier method and get on a tree that mobs can't really get to. So it requires some jumping. It's not very difficult. Like dang, this might be perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. Monsters can't get to it. So, you can, like, there can be multiple trees at one spot that you can build your shelter to. And this one is, I think, better than, the underground shelter. Because, even though you're exposed to mobs and skeletons, you can easily, just, I don't know, get rid of that threat. And plus, you can see animals or food sources. Yeah, so that's the real advantage. Like, you can just, like, block yourself off. So monsters can't come in. So, let's see, what you're gonna want to do is, you might want to get some dirt, or make a shovel first of all. Make sure it's not part of the tree that your shelter is going to be a part of. And remember, and you really only have one Minecraft day to build your temporary shelter, so you're really going to have to go fast. So on this one, what you're really going to need is a shovel. A shovel and a sword, if just in case. And let's see, let's go ahead and just make these into wooden planks. We can make our crafting table out of this. Then we can lay it down. So let's do 8. This one you're gonna need an axe, of course. No, you might not really need an axe, but just in case. And then a shovel, definitely. Might even need 2, but let's do with 1. And then a sword. We have enough for a second shovel, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's gonna be best. Okay, so just get rid of this. You still might need a furnace, but it's not one of your main priorities. Because, like, what are the odds of a mob just spawning where you are? So what you really might need for above ground shelter is mostly a bed. That would be, if you had a choice between a bed and torches, go with the bed. Just kill 3 sheep if you can find some. But if you manage to make a couple of torches, that's perfect. Let's see. Okay, this might be enough. Yeah, I think it's enough. Don't forget where your shelter is. You're gonna want to make it accessible to you by, like, jumping and stuff. Okay, yeah, this is where it is. Dang it, too. And you're gonna want to make it pretty even. Not right there. And make it a little wide on the walkways, just because you don't really want to, fall off. Let's see, let's block this off. They might be able to come through there. always shift if you're gonna like do something like this. And just like that, this eliminates a lot of threat right now. Bam. You still could do something like this. You're gonna want at least one part of it to be super secure, or at least I always do. Ugh. See, and then you're very well protected. For this one, you can. This is for getting up here and seeing like right here, but you can close this off and just go like that. And this is really all you might need until the next day. But since you already have time, dig down, get a couple of you don't really have to dig down. You can get some cobblestone easily accessible, or get some more wood if you can't find coal for torches. And as the days go on, you can start connecting different shelters and stuff. Like in my hardcore, I connected both of my underground shelters and then created like a above ground one. So then you can dig down for some cobblestone. Dang, how much dirt is here? Oh, good. And then, dang it, I didn't think to get a pickaxe. Yeah, you're gonna need a pickaxe, everyone. And you might want to lay your crafting table down, too. Dang, I just got 2 ahead of myself. Right here. You might want to have it by your entrance. And then just like this. Always get a couple of extra, always get some extra cobblestone. It's for weapons and tools. See, like keep track of how much you get. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15's the best. 12, 13, 14, 15. See, you didn't waste much time and you have some extra cobblestone for the night. Yes. Good. And then, bam! You're set for the first couple of nights. And then you'll be able to see, like, food, and I think that's a sheep over there, right there. Could just be sand. Yeah, that's a sheep. And see, the great thing about it being so high is that you can usually see it if you get lost. So get on another tree. Oh, look! There it is, heading that general direction. Oh, there you are. So, this really concludes some of the shelter tips that I can provide. I thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And if you were wondering about my new profile pic, I had a fan make it for me. And hold on, I'm being interrupted. Oh, okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Well, the person that made my profile pic and my cover photo or banner, he's Generaljerry89 on Twitter. He's awesome. I will leave a link to his Twitter and his YouTube account or his YouTube page or channel, whatever you want to call it, in the description of this video. You should really check him out. Give him a chance. He is really cool, and follow him on Twitter if you have one. And I'll leave a link to my Twitter too, and my Facebook page. So you should all check all that out if you can. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment if you want. I love reading those.